Hello, hello, hello. I'm Andrea Stevens,
And I'm Jeanette Mejias, and we are Web's Women.
where exposure brings strength. Hi.
Well, hello. Good day to you. How are you?
I am little chaotic today. Little chaotic. Not today. It's been like for the last, I don't know, 4 days.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm here, right? I'm here. We're here. I'm still trucking along. How
Well,
are you?
I'm doing good. I'm happy it's September 1st because you know what that means? It's the start of a new month, a new season, and but then it entails a whole lot of things, right? Back to school is, I know some kids are already in school, already started school, and some are getting ready. So, are you ready, Andrea?
um, I am ready with as far as, so my son goes back tomorrow. So I'm ready with school clothes because this year he's wearing a uniform. So it's super easy, but I have to just wash some things. But other than that, I mean, I'm ready as far as that goes. Am I ready for my schedule change? I don't know. I mean, because all of a sudden now soccer started already before school started, right? So now that's where the crazy comes in, you know?
Yeah, I think everything always happens at once. I feel summer just went in a blink of an eye,
Yeah.
and here we are, it's September 1st, and now gearing up for so much. I think school's huge now that um, our governor has mandated children to be back in um, in a school building. That changes a lot. It causes a lot of anxiety for those parents who have children who have unique and medical circumstances.
Yeah.
Just gotta, for those who are listening in, and if that's you, you just have to do what's best for your child and not waver. I feel when you have medically complex children, that changes things. Um,
Yeah.
so so yeah, it's tough. It's a tough beginning for a lot of,
Well, there's some people now that have decided to homeschool too. I
yeah,
mean, we've changed schools. There's people homeschooling because of the whole thing with COVID. And I mean, everybody I think is having, I feel like, when I'm in a state of chaos, I feel like everybody's with me. So,
yeah, it's
you
the
know,
unknown, right? Everything is about the unknown, and that's really what causes those emotions and those feelings. Especially if everything is happening at the same time too, depending on what your dynamics are. Everybody's dynamics are so different. I mean, I know for you, you juggle so much, Andrea, and I don't know how you do it, between taking care of your fur babies, your husband, he was out for some time doing a really great bucket list, and you were just holding your own, plus, doing so many things with your, business. So kudos to you, girl. I'd love for you to drop a gem how you hold it together. Is there a lot of F bombs involved with that?
there's quite a few F bombs. There's a lot of CBD. There's
Yes, sister. Yes, yes.
you know what though? I think like once I'm in, like, oh, I think I get a little bit, I'll call it excitable, right? I get excitable because there's this change happening until the flow starts going. I feel like, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Once the flow starts going, I feel like I'll be on track. But it's just before the schedule change, I get a little agita, right? Because now there's driving involved where there wasn't. There's my business, my schedule is changing for my business, which I can do. And I have the luxury to do that, which I'm blessed. that I can just change it up, but some people can't do that. Right. So for me, everything's changing. The school schedule, the driving, my business, everything is going to change at once now for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a little agita.
Yeah, and I think I find that you assimilate to that. I think that's kind of been your,
Yeah. I'm good under pressure.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I see that.
Yeah. I'm better under pressure. I get things done under pressure.
Me too, but oh my God, I want to like shoot myself when I put myself in that position. Because although I get it done, it's all the stuff that occurs inside of me that I want to just like scream. Like, why did I let myself do that? Even though I get it done, it just causes so many things inside of me, emotions, anxiety, stress levels go up the roof.
I think I thrive on that though. I think my adrenaline, I think I thrive on that. Like when I accomplish something after I have like 10 minutes to prepare and I accomplish it, I'm like, yes, I freaking did. Look at me now. Check it out. Like I get all excited. If I did it 2 weeks ago and it was due today, I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like I get more excited about what I get done in the minimal amount of time in last minute.
God bless you.
Although I will say I did not do that with the school this year for the first time.
What was that?
For the first time this year, I prepared for my son's school months in it, like a month and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had his school supplies a month ago, his clothes a month and a half ago. Like I had everything prepared for him this year ahead of time. And normally I'm last minute for everything.
I used to be like that, but what I find when I started to do that, my children were going through these incredible growth spurts. And I remember for my youngest, he wore his outfits that were purchased, I think once. By the time the next week came in, I'm like, I don't understand. We just got this. Why are they high watery? Like I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I have to shop again. I'm like, this is just not right. So yes, girl. Yes.
I didn't do that. I sized up and got a belt. That's what I did this year.
That was smart. But the thing is, I sized up too. So my son really went through this like crazy. Like he went from 10-12s to, he was like already growing out of that. So I went to the 14s, and then the 14s, it was like, it fit him for like a hot minute. And then it was like, now he's into the 16s. And now it's very awkward because pants, he's still boys sizes, but he's a medium in men's shirts.
Oh, for shirts. Yeah. Yeah. See, we did that with the 10-12. We did that with the 10-12 size. We like skipped it. It didn't even exist.
Right. But I have to say, he was in 10-12s for a very long time. I was very concerned a little bit, but you know what? You have to be careful what you wish for, because I was like, oh my God, my son's gonna be short. Holy shit. Like he's not getting any bigger. And then all of a sudden it was like, boom, he just like had this double growth spurt that everybody was like, oh my God, he is like good. I'm like, I know. So anyhow.
I feel like a lot of people are saying the same thing with their kids, that they're like growing like a weed.
Yeah. Like
I mean, my friends even across the country in Texas, like she was saying, what is going on with my child? Like he is, grown so fast. He's ginormous. I mean, he's tall.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. My son's going to be taller than me soon enough. He's getting there.
Yeah. He's growing.
He's getting there, and he's only 9.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not that tall to begin with, but I mean, still. Yeah.
Definitely has time.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people are struggling with the change, right? Because there's a lot of things changing.
Yeah.
you know, I mean, change is good. I love change because I feel like it's a refresher.
I think so. I mean, I tend to agree with you on that. I feel that change is good because you need to be evolving. And if you have like a, whatever, a stagnant month or a dry month, then the new month is an opportunity for, for growth and
Yeah. Yeah.
renewals and whatever that looks like for you. Everybody, things are very different for everyone. But I love when, new months come in because, it's a chance to get things right, even if things weren't going right, or things to go even better, even if things are going good. So it's just really, it just marks something, a start to good things
Yeah.
and planning,
Yeah.
planning for stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think in new seasons, new things. I mean, we're ending this is the last month of the third quarter of the year, right? So people are looking at their businesses and what they're doing. They're looking at so they're ending something and beginning something else,
Well,
typically right now.
yeah, I did hear we're gonna have a very long winter and very cold.
Well, I will tell you that a couple of my deer, I had 4 come out of the woods on Sunday morning. Sunday, yes. On Sunday morning, and 2 of them were gray, very gray, and the other 2 were brown. So I started, I did Google last year, 2 years ago, because I saw gray deer and I thought they have a disease. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with my deer? What can I give them? What kind of supplement can I leave outside for my deer? Right. Because I am a little crazy. But I noticed and I started looking, and the gray coat is a sign of a bad winter to come, because they have to have that coat to keep them warm. Apparently that gray comes out. So they're more gray than they are brown. So yeah, 2 out of the 4 were grayed up already. So
there's truth to what was stated today.
so yeah, it's possible, which is really gonna blow. I don't like the snow. I'm not gonna lie. I like the first snowfall, and then from then on, I'm like, okay.
Be able to go sledding in your driveway.
Yes, you can come for the sledding. You know what I don't like though is now for me, here I go with the agita right now. I'm like, oh, now I got to drive my son to school. So if I have to drive my son to school, I'm going to be driving to school in the snow, and I don't want to drive in the snow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's a private school. I'm not getting a bus. So we have to drive, but who the hell wants
school
to
closures for really bad snow?
I know I'm going to pray for the school closures.
So I would imagine with rural areas, I mean,
yeah,
it's going to take them time to even clean their lots, at the school to even have.
yeah.
Walks.
But we'll see.
A little bit of your saving grace. But
yeah, we'll see. I'll pray for the snowstorms. If it's gonna come down, just please bury us.
Yeah.
if you're gonna come down, at least come 3 feet down. 3 feet. Yeah, just pour on us. Yeah. Don't give me some bullshit, 1 foot of snow crap that I got to try to plow through.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, give me a good 3 feet.
Well, I have to tell you, I'm digging your frames, girl.
Ooh, thank you.
Good on you. I love it.
These are, I have new glasses. I got 2 pair because, I can't see very well.
2 pairs. I have so many. I actually have to get an eye exam.
Well, that's why I got these, because I had an eye exam, and they said, well, your eyes are a little worse. No shit. I know. Yeah. I know. I can't see. Since I got sick, it's been worse. My vision has gotten worse and worse.
Yeah.
So
mine is weird. Sometimes it improves. Sometimes it gets bad. It depends. I don't know. It's crazy. Definitely.
Well, I will tell you this though. I apparently I need readers, and then I need for distance. So they wanted to give me the whole bifocal thing, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to be dizzy looking down and up and down and up. And
they've come a long way. I have progressives, and that only lasts like maybe about a day, if that. And then your eyes just assimilate.
They do?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I got 2 pairs because I was like, no, I'd rather just have 2 pairs. One for reading, one for driving.
All right. Yeah, that works too.
That's what I did because I was afraid of the whole looking down up thing. I was afraid
Yeah.
I'd,
They've come a long way with that. I mean, like I said, my first day, it was, they tell you what to do to kind of try to get your eyes accustomed. But within a
Mhm.
couple of hours, I was just like nothing. You couldn't tell at all. It was just like your eyes
Hmm.
just, you know, assimilated.
Interesting.
Yeah. So something to think about in the future. So what do we
What is
want
our
to talk
takeaway?
about our
What is our takeaway today?
what is the takeaway?
I think, I think here's the takeaway. I think it's okay to be um within this the unknown space, right? Where there might be agita, there might be a little bit chaos, there might be a little bit of that unknown. It's okay to be there. You don't got to friggin' be calm every five. I mean, you don't have to be calm all the time. You want to stay. I mean, we talk about how many times have we do you hear? Let's put it this way, not we talked about, but because we talk about chaos. But how many times do we hear like meditation? Get, do these things to calm you down, to keep your mind straight, but it's okay to be a little jumbled up every once in a while, right? In order to get to the next phase of where you need to be, sometimes there's chaos. And sometimes until you can smooth everything out that you have going on, until you can regulate what you have going on in your world, it's okay to not be okay for
Yeah,
a minute, right?
I
I
think
mean, I
yeah,
think it's okay to not be okay.
yeah, I think I agree. I mean, you have to honor your process. You don't always have to like have a plan, for me, like my school shopping is always late for the boys. And I don't put myself in a stress state because I think I think it's a choice. In my opinion, I can choose to either get all crazed about, oh my God, it's crummy out, it's rainy, it's miserable, I don't, it's late, who knows, I'm probably not gonna get anything. I personally feel whatever you say to yourself, whatever you put out there is what you're going to receive. So I
Mhm.
just, yes, there are times that I get like, oh my God, oh my God. But then I'm like, you know what? I just like put my hand up, you know what? It
Mhm.
is what it is.
It
I
is
get
what it
what
is.
I get.
Yeah.
I get two
Yeah.
pairs or three pairs of pants today for each kid. I'm winning. They got their clothes for the week. I'll figure it
Yeah.
out over the weekend. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I think that that's really helped me in so many ways because there's been times where I haven't been able to come out of that and stayed in that space where I'm so like stressed, but I'm not kind of moving myself along. I'm just like so, and
Yeah.
again, it's okay, to your point, Andrew, it is okay. I think we have to get in tune with ourselves and what works for us. And then, you
Yeah.
know,
Everybody's different. Everybody's different. But I think in the end, I mean, we got to be real here. Everything is not all hunky dory all the friggin' time. It's just
oh,
not. I mean, so if you have agita, you got agita. It is what it is. You'll deal with it, and it's okay. It's not like, all of a sudden it's like, I better go meditate because, oh my gosh, like you don't have to be in the state of Zen all the time. You just don't. And it's okay if you're not.
and I think that if it's something new to you, and I think this is, for those who are seasoned, they kind of know, you know, when to get in that space and they know when to come out of the space they're in,
Yeah.
right? But for those who are starting those practices, they're hard on themselves. They might have meditated for 2
Yes.
days straight, then they did it for the last 5 days and they're stressing out because of that. And it's like, that's just a tool that you could
Mhm.
use when you choose to use it. So then
Yeah.
maybe there's
Yeah.
another tool you need to use. Maybe it's just, listening to music or whatever, or doing mindless stuff.
Hmm.
I mean, for
Go,
me,
yeah. Take a walk around your house and then come back in.
yeah, like
Yeah. I mean, take a break. I mean, yeah. But it's okay to be like, my son starts school tomorrow. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I have things I got to get done. So I'm thinking, oh my God, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this. All these things are going through my head of what I got to do. And so there's a little bit of chaos there, and it's whatever, I'll deal with it, but it's okay to be in that space. It's whatever. It's there until tomorrow when I ship them off. And then I'll be like, oh, I did it. I did it.
Yes, exactly. It all works out in the end. I think
Right.
it all works out in the end. So
Yeah, and then all you moms can go home and have your mimosas in the morning and be like, yeah, I did it.
there was
I did
a
it.
time where there was a group of mothers in my community that the first day of school, everyone would meet up for breakfast when they, and I
Yeah, my
never
kids are.
made it to those because I work, right?
Yeah, yeah,
But I would drop in maybe like for 10, 15 minutes, just I'd grab a coffee with them. But they get to talk about the summer, the joys, the nervousness, wherever
yeah.
stages they're at, wherever their child is at. And it's nice. I think that's a really nice thing that they do.
That's
So
fun. Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah. Now everybody goes to different schools, different school districts. They start later, they start earlier. So now it's like it's difficult. It seems as though everybody used to start around the same time, and now everybody starts
yeah,
different times. So
different time, start time.
yeah. Yeah. So you just can have a mimosa every single day for a week straight until your
There
kids
you
start
go.
school.
There you have it. That's the message that we're
That's
giving out.
that's the message. Grab your mimosa when your kid goes to school and have a little beverage.
Embrace it. And
Yeah.
remember, you're not alone.
You're not alone. No.
You're not. You know, it's important to know that. I think sometimes everybody thinks that they're the only ones dealing. They don't
Yeah.
realize there's like so many people in the same space. So
Yeah. Yeah.
anything, the big takeaway is take care of you, honor your space, and be okay with where you're at.
Yeah.
Because it all works out in the end. That's the
It
bottom.
does. It
Really.
does. And don't judge the people that want the mimosas. Don't judge those people.
No judgment. No judgment.
You know, I don't care if I'm judged, but whatever. But still,
Or the
don't judge. Yeah.
Bailey's in the coffee, right, Andrea?
Yeah. And if somebody wants their Baileys in their coffee, don't judge them either.
Yeah, exactly. Well, girl, it was great to hang out with you as always. And good luck tomorrow as Blake starts his school day. And
Yeah. And
Never
good luck next week for
else.
you. Yeah.
thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need a whole lot of
Let's do
prayer.
this. Let's do this.
Yes, let's do it. Exactly. Let's do it. Well, thanks everyone for
Mhm.
tuning in. Remember, you're listening to Web's Women.
Where exposure brings strength.